Well, hello, friends, and welcome to Indigo Intuitive Tarot. I'm Indigo, and I am here to provide you with intuitive messages and downloads via the tarot, as well as several oracle cards, per usual. Now, while these intuitive messages and downloads are intended for love, romance, and relationships, they may also and oftentimes do apply to other areas and aspects of your incarnation in this 3D reality. So please, as always, what do, y'all? If it doesn't apply, we let it fly. Okay? Okay. This is the third or fourth time. Yeah, I'm trying to record this. The first time I went into an extreme coughing fit while I was like trying to get these pulled, and I had to stop. The second time was wild, y'all. First of all, my mic wasn't even on. Second of all, my cat walked across the table. He doesn't even get up on counters or anything. He never does that. And then, of course, the mic wasn't on. So here I am doing this again. Okay. We're going to start with the oracle cards, but the collective energy right now is heavy. I'm not going to lie. The first thing I got was this like sense of holding our breath. Like, you guys know how when you go to jump into a pool or a lake or something, you take a deep inhale and you like hold your breath in anticipation, right? I get that. Now, we do have the elections coming up in the United States, so that could be it. But also, we've been hit with a ton of natural disasters. My heart goes out to anyone and everyone who have been affected by those. I send my love, my light, and my blessings out to all of you. But the one thing a lot of people don't know is like your issues live in your tissues, right? And in different places in your body affect or are affected by different things, right? So our lungs are where we actually hold grief in our body. And with a lot of things going on right now, I'm feeling this collective like holding in of this grief. But this grief is coming up because it needs to come out, right? We have this Be Candid card here. And as I was pulling these was when I had a coughing attack. And here we have the throat chakra. And I even said, I feel like this is like throat chakra because I'm like coughing. And it came out of nowhere. So you need to be speaking your truth right now. Okay. Do not bottle up your emotions. They're coming up for a reason, and they're coming up to be processed. They may need to be processed through the throat, whether that's talk therapy, singing, chanting, mantra, whatever it is. Okay. Know that that is a way for you to process those things. Okay. Because it looks like we have some new beginnings here coming in. Okay. Now, the reading that I just did, that my mic wasn't on, it was all about death and rebirth, letting things die. You know, this is autumn. This is when things start to die before the winter, right? Letting things go so new things can begin. Okay. We also have the delight card here. I got the feeling that sometimes we are too afraid to speak our truth or speak what we want into existence, not because we don't want to be happy, but because we're afraid of things either being removed from our life or reaching this sense of happiness, 333 as I'm saying this, and it being taken away. Like, we're almost too afraid to be happy. Okay. So if that's something that's coming up for you right now, just make sure you're paying attention to that, because the final card that we have is the spiritual quest card. Okay. The journey can also be the happiness, right? Like the journey is the destination, sort of thing. So maybe you're starting a new path, maybe you're speaking new beginnings into existence, and you have this sense of excitement about it. That could also be a thing, right? Going on this spiritual quest. Some of you might be, I just heard, going on a retreat. Maybe this is a retreat where you're going to be doing a lot of chanting, I'm hearing. So just keep all of these spiritual messages in mind as we move through the reading, okay? So we are going to do a Celtic cross to check in on what's going on in the areas of love, romance, and relationships for the collective for October 2024. Spirit team, please show us what's going on in the areas of love, romance, and relationships for the highest and greatest good for the collective for October 2024. All right, Spirit team, thank you. Here we go, y'all. Current energy. The Hermit. Honey, hello, Virgo. That's me. Oh, Virgo, Sun, Virgo, Venus. I'm quite familiar with the Hermit. What do we cross by? The Queen of Cups. Oh, very interesting. Area of focus is strength. In your past, we have the Star. Strengths, we have the Seven of Pentacles. We did have that come out in the last reading, I will tell you, the one that my mic wasn't on. Near future, Eight of Swords. Advice, King of Wands. Environment, Knight of Cups. Hopes and fears. Whew, Ten of Swords. Most likely outcome. Two of Cups. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Looks like we got maybe a bit of a bumpy road to get there, but we're going to take it. Okay. Put that up a little bit. All right. On the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Not bad, y'all. Not so bad. Take a sip of my matcha. After the reading didn't record, I was like, let me go regroup and make a little matcha drink and get myself together. I wasn't even mad about it though, because when these types of things happen, when you really trust spirit and you really trust the universe, you know that that was not meant to be seen by anybody. Like, it was a good message and it really did hit. But you know, you trust it. You trust that the things are working out the way that they should. Okay. So here in your current energy, again, we have the Hermit with crossed by the Queen of Cups. Now I'm getting like this. You've gone within, right? You're kind of isolating yourself. You're a bit moody here. Oh, sorry if I just hit my mic. I'm sorry. You're a bit moody here. You're a bit like isolating because you're like, I'm having a lot of emotion right now, and you know, maybe I need to hide away. Maybe I need to take time to myself and go within and figure out what's going on. And there is nothing wrong with that. If you've gone through any sort of heartbreak or just, there's a lot going on right now, you guys, and it doesn't even have anything to do with romance. It's just a lot going on. Okay. So I understand that. Moving on to area focus, strength. You're pushing through it though. You're going to push through it. You can do it. Okay. Does it take a lot of courage to go within and look at yourself and your emotions? Absolutely. That's why we have part of the reason why we have so many problems in the world now is people afraid to do the inner work, right? They're afraid to do it. But it looks like you have the inner strength. It's going to take a little bit of focus, you know, a little bit of diligence, but you can do it. In the past, we have the Star. Healing, spirituality, right? That's the card of healing. So it looks like in the past, you may have had to heal from something. You may have had to put your faith in a higher power or faith in yourself, whatever it is, but it looks like you healed and moved through it. So good on you. When we move into the strength position, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is all about planning and planting and harvest and patience, right? So it looks like you do have the ability for to have things grow for yourself, right? Again, it may take a little bit of discipline, focus, but you can do it, right? So it looks like you're just waiting, you know, you have the ability to, as I said, play the long game, right? Like you have the ability to do that. Now, in the near future, though, we have the Eight of Swords, a mental prison, honey, feeling very disempowered, very trapped in the mind. What is going on? Don't worry, we're going to clarify all these, okay? Advice, King of Wands. This is all about like taking charge, being passionate, having courage and charisma. So it looks like they're telling you probably to come up out of this Eight of Swords is to take on this energy of the King of Wands, or you might be having a King of Wands coming into your experience, because here we have the Knight of Cups in your environment. Is someone coming in to give you an offer of sorts? Possibly. Now, hopes and fears, Ten of Swords. Are you afraid that this is going to end up stabbing you in the back? Is this why you're in the mental prison in the near future? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure all of these are aligned. But most likely outcome, you have the Two of Cups. It's not a bad energy to have in that position at all. That's a unified love, equal partnership sort of thing, right? So let's get to clarifying. Spirit team, why is the current energy the Hermit crossed by the Queen of Cups? What can you tell us about the Hermit crossed by the Queen of Cups? Hermit crossed by the Queen of Cups. That's a lot of cards, Spirit. It's a little too many. I've noticed lately, and even though I haven't used my cards, they've been really I don't know, kind of sticky almost. Would it be one of my readings if I didn't drop a card? Come on now, you guys. You know who I am. Current energy. We have a Knight of Cups and a King of Swords. Oh. Listen. I feel like someone may have a proposition for you, may have a little bit of an offer for you, a little bit of a love offer. But I feel like it's coming in kind of cold here. I feel like I don't like to sit in this energy, but it feels manipulative. It feels kind of cold and calculated. I'm not going to lie to you. And I feel like this is what's putting you in this hermit mode, right? And you're crossed by the Queen of Cups. It feels like you're retreating and going into hermit mode because you feel like someone's trying to play on your emotions here with this offer. Either that or you're seeing through it. He sees a lot. He is up on high, up on that mountain. He can see a lot from that perspective. He's got all those birds around him, right? So that's your current energy. So Spirit, let's look at the Strength card here. What's on the bottom? Hang on. Four of Cups, yeah. I think you're rejecting this offer here. Either it feels manipulative or you're seeing through it, both, whatever, but that's why you're rejecting it. Okay. So, area of focus is Strength. Spirit team, why is this? Jesus, what is going on? Today's a day. Why is this Strength card here, Spirit team? Thank you. Well, there's that. I mean, it kind of backs up what I already said, like having the focus and the diligence to like cut out whatever, even though these things are a match, to cut out whatever to find your happiness. So that's where they're telling you to focus on. I just heard trim the fat, and as a plant-based vegan raw foodie, that's a lot, but I'm hearing trim the fat. So things that are unnecessary right now, things that are going to weigh you down, get rid of them. Is it going to take inner strength? Absolutely. Is it going to lead to your happiness? Most likely, right? You got the Sun card there. That's the happiest card in the deck. All right, Spirit team. Let's look at the Star card. Oh, yeah. The 10 of... Yeah. Things are ending. This is the end. This is 10 of Swords. Let things go. Spirit team, why is the Star card here? The Star here. Also, my cat was just coughing, so also throat chakra. He was coughing. All right. Anyway. That's 3 major arcanas for the past. You have the Star, Judgment, and Temperance. You had a huge wake-up call in the past. Okay. The Temperance is also a card of healing. It's like that good angelic healing. This is like, when I get Temperance, I get like your angels. And I'm not trying to claim any religion or denomination. Angels to me, I don't even want to get in this discussion. God, angels, it is beyond religion. Okay. Like, seriously. But I'm getting like this angelic healing that once you woke up, I see like your guides and your ancestors and your angels like celebrating. Whatever you woke up from, they were waiting, and that made me really emotional. They were waiting and they were there. Ugh. Whatever you guys are going through, whatever you went through, that just made me really emotional. But that's major. Okay. So whatever this was for you in your past, this is a collective reading. It's not going to be specific to everyone for everything, but that's a big deal. So I want you to know that if you overcame something in your past, It was a big deal. That was a huge milestone for you that probably it was part of your spiritual quest, or maybe the beginning of your spiritual quest. But we have delight. I feel like they were delighting your spirit team. Ugh. And they're happy because it was to bring you back into balance. Something was out of balance, and this wake up call and this healing, and they were wanting you to come back into balance. So that's a really, really strong message that's coming through right now. Okay. So let's look at your strengths. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. It's not a bad card. Planning, progress. Where are you investing your energy? What's going to grow for you? Okay. Baby, your ability to walk away from Mr. Here for a good time, not a long time. And thank God for that. Okay. You're able to walk away and pour your energy into things that will grow, not things that come in fast and burn out even faster. Whoo. And I'm going to say this, in the other reading, the Eight of Cups was in your strengths position. So this is something that is really here for you to hear. Okay. Good on you, honey. Good on you. Look, new beginning. Prosperous, abundant, stable new beginning. You said, I am no longer pouring my cups, my energy, none of it into things that come and go. Whew, honey, I know that's right. All right, let's look at the Eight of Swords, though, in the near future. Spirit team, why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the collective in a mental prison in this position? Spirit team, why is the Eight of Swords here, please? Good Lord. Yo, I would love to stop dropping cards. Ooh. Ooh, honey. You ain't gonna be in a mental prison for too damn long. You got the Nine of Cups on the bottom with the Ten of Cups in the wheel. You got to come up out of that. Listen to me. In the near future, if you get to thinking about this past person or whoever, whatever happened here, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you got good luck here. This is fate. Now, this mental prison, this Eight of Cups, you're keeping yourself there. And I'm not trying to excuse what anyone did to you in the past, right? I'm not trying to excuse that whatsoever. Please don't take it that way. But do you see in this card, they can literally just walk around those swords. They're not completely boxed in, right? But it's their fear, it's their beliefs, it's the stories that are keeping them there. Baby, you don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay there. And going into hermit mode might make you realize that you've been keeping yourself there, that the universe has been waiting for you to spin the wheel, honey, because the Ten of Cups is right there. Whew. That feels beautiful, actually. So don't worry. Don't stress, honey. You got the Nine of Cups. That's wish fulfillment, right? So let's look at why the King of Wands is here in your advice. Spirit team, why is the King of Wands here in the advice? Passionate, courage, charm, charisma. Could be an older male fire sign as well. The Star again. Six of Cups. This might be a healing relationship. Okay. Now this is your advice. This could be a soulmate. It's on the bottom. Five of Cups, though. The Seven of Cups. If this is a new person, just say, and you're still hung up in the mental prisons of the past, okay, I feel like you're not going to see this for what it is here, which is a soulmate, right? That I'm not saying will heal you, because no one can heal you but yourself, just so you know that. No one can heal you but yourself. But that may provide a space for you to heal. And I hope that makes sense. Like, they may want you to heal. They may encourage you to go to therapy. Hell, they might be a therapist, right? Not your therapist, but do you know what I mean? You might meet this person. They might be a psychologist, psychiatrist, therapist, whatever. Okay. But it looks like it's a soulmate. So in your environment, you have this Knight of Cups, though. So let's see. Is this what this is? Six of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. I think this offer is going to show you what you deserve, which is reciprocity and equal give and take. I think this offer will either lighten your load or show you that these burdens that you've been carrying now are really unnecessary. Also, you may need to drop these burdens. I feel like you carrying these things is preventing this from coming in. So there's some work you need to do. Okay. There's some work you need to do. Okay. You really might need to do some like not shadow work, but like vision work, like vision board, like being able to see it, right? Like I heard a gentleman earlier today on social media say something like, if your mind can't conceive it, your eyes won't be able to see it, right? Like you have to see it in the mind first before you see it in the external. Okay. So that's what I'm getting there. But I just feel like you need to lighten your load. Because, baby, if you're carrying all these wands, right, how you going to have this equal give and take? You got your hands full. How can they come in? Okay. So, Spirit Team, why is the Ten of Swords here in Hopes and Fears? Because, I mean, that's a pretty, what am I trying to say, clear message there in that position. So why is the Ten of Swords here? Thank you. Seven of Cups, Three of Cups. Oh, Lord have mercy. You are so afraid of either being played like being an option, right? It's going to lead to heartbreak. Or you're so confused, like you just don't know. You're unsure because you've been hurt so badly in the past, right? I feel like, because the Seven of Cups can also be about daydreaming, I feel like you're daydreaming about all the ways it could go wrong instead of all the ways that it could go right. Yeah, you're juggling. Well, it could go this way. Well, it could go, Someone wants to take a leap of faith, though. They're asking you to, because listen, you got the Three of Pentacles here. This is all about co-creation. How about stop thinking about all the ways it can go wrong and start thinking about all the ways it can go right? How about that? Changing the way we think about it. Interesting. Because in your most likely outcome, you got the Two of Cups of Spirit Team. Please tell the collective why the Two of Cups is here. Clarify the Two of Cups is here. Why the Two of Cups is here. Honey, it's been a day. These words don't want to come out. No. I'm a human being. What you gonna do? The Emperor. Seven of Swords. Now, this is in the reverse, but Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Now, the Seven of Swords is all about lying, cheat, and steal, and we have the Emperor here, which usually isn't a bad thing. All right, I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords here, team. Tell me why the Seven of Swords is here. King of Wands and the Magician. Let me tell you something. Could someone come in that's a lying, cheating, stealing, trickster, passionate, arrogant? Yeah. These two men got red shirts on. If you can't see them red flags, baby, you blind, okay? But again, what are you manifesting with your mind? If you stay in this energy where all you can think about is what can go wrong, it will. Okay. That doesn't mean you wear rose-colored glasses with the people you're dealing with. Absolutely not. And that doesn't mean that you don't speak your truth. Okay. What that means is, like, let's say, like, cautiously optimistic. Like, you're like, hey, even if you just say most things work out for me, right? If you are clear minded, right? But optimistic at the same time, you will spot the red flags. Now, oh, can you manifest a healing relationship? Yeah. But if you keep telling yourself you can't, you won't. Five of Wands and the Chariot. Just a Cancer? I don't know. It's conflict, but moving on from it. Let's see. Yeah. So I would say cautiously optimistic. If someone comes in waving red flags, do not do it. Okay. Lying, cheating, stealing. Spirit team, why is the Emperor here? I'm just going to clarify all of these things today because that's... Look. Look. All right, here's what I'm getting. It's like a fork in the road. You can either manifest an emperor that's a wish fulfillment that's going to treat you like gold, or you can manifest someone that's a lying, cheating, stealer, trickster. You can manifest a healing relationship, or you can stay in a mental prison. Okay? That's it. Look, you want a new cycle or not? That's all I'm saying. And again, we don't excuse the things that people have done to us in the past, but our point of power is in the present moment and how we deal with things now. Okay? Just saying. All right, we're going to clarify. Why is the Page of Swords in these cards? Okay. Someone might be spying. Someone might be spying. All right. Spirit team, 3 of these, please. The Romance Angels, the Collective for October 2024. Well, soulmate, true love, and release your ex. Yeah, I think I said something about letting go of what happened in the past. If you can't release it, you're going to manifest more trickster, lying, cheating, stealing, Mr. Here for a good time, not a long time partners. If you can move on, you can manifest something stable that's wish fulfillment, that provides a space of healing. Yeah, but you got to put down those burdens first, okay? Don't forget, speak your truth. You have new beginnings coming in, delightful new beginnings. This new partner might be here to join you on your spiritual path and your spiritual quest, which sounds wonderful to me personally. And don't forget, on the bottom of this deck, you had an Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, okay? Passionate new beginning. So that's what I have for you. I hope this reading has provided some guidance and some clarity, as it is always my intention to serve. Happy October. You guys take care of yourselves. Make sure you're taking time for self-care. Don't forget, okay? I will talk to you all very, very soon.